Would you willingly walk into a war without a gun to shoot at your enemies? That was the story of Desmond Doss. In the battlefields of World War II, one man stood out not for how many enemies he killed, but for how many lives he saved without ever touching a weapon. His name was Desmond Thomas Doss. A devout Seventh-day Adventist from Virginia, Desmond grew up believing deeply in the commandment, "Thou shalt not kill." When the war began, he didn't stay behind. He joined the U.S. Army, but made one thing clear: he would never carry a gun. He became a combat medic, determined to save lives, not take them. The Army saw him as a conscientious objector. Many of his fellow soldiers mocked him, bullied him, even beat him. To them, he was a coward. But they didn't know who he really was. That truth was revealed in Okinawa, 1945, during one of the bloodiest battles of the war. U.S. forces had to scale a steep cliff called Hacksaw Ridge under heavy enemy fire. As the fighting intensified, many American troops were cut down. When the rest of the unit retreated, one man stayed behind Desmond Doss. Unarmed, alone, and under constant fire, he crawled across the battlefield, finding wounded men, dragging them to the edge, and lowering them down the cliff with a rope. He did it again and again, over 75 times. Each time he prayed, "Lord, help me get one more." He risked his life to save others with no weapon to defend himself. For his courage, Desmond became the first conscientious objector in U.S. history to receive the Medal of Honor. President Truman told him, "I consider this a greater honor than being president." Desmond didn't do it for glory. He did it because he believed that real strength comes from compassion, not violence. He proved that even in war, you don't have to lose your soul. His story shows us that bravery isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's found in a man who walks into hell with nothing but faith and a heart to help. If this story moved you, follow for more true stories of courage, faith, and hope. Because sometimes the greatest heroes are the ones who refuse to hate.